The French Huguenots were French Protestants who followed the teachings of John Calvin during the Protestant Reformation in the 16th and 17th centuries. Here are some key details about them, and the importance of individual faith and direct interpretation of the Bible. However, their growing numbers and differing beliefs led to intense conflict and persecution from the Catholic majority and the French monarchy. This contrasted sharply with the dominant Roman Catholicism in France. These conflicts saw widespread violence and atrocities, including the infamous St. Bartholomew's Day Massacre in 1572, where thousands of Huguenots were slaughtered in Paris and other cities. Growing numbers and persecution, the Protestant Reformation gained significant traction in France, leading to the establishment of numerous Huguenot churches. Despite prohibitions on leaving France, hundreds of thousands of Huguenots undertook perilous journeys to escape. They sought refuge in various Protestant countries, including England, the Netherlands, where many were recruited by the Dutch East India Company, Germany, especially Prussia, Switzerland, and North America, e.g., the British colonies of New York, South Carolina, and Virginia, and South Africa. A significant number of Huguenots settled at the Cape of Good Hope, bringing with them valuable skills, particularly in viticulture, winemaking, which greatly contributed to the development of the South African wine industry. King Louis XIV, a staunch Catholic and advocate of absolute monarchy, viewed the existence of a Protestant minority as a threat to his unified kingdom, culminating in the revocation of the Edict of Nantes in 1685. This act made Protestantism illegal in France and led to a renewed and intensified wave of persecution. Wars of religion erupted. The 16th century in France was largely dominated by the French Wars of Religion, a series of brutal civil wars between Catholics and Huguenots. After decades of conflict, King Henry IV issued the Edict of Nantes in 1598. This groundbreaking decree granted Huguenots significant rights, including freedom of conscience throughout France, the right to practice their religion publicly in certain specified towns and areas, access to public office, education, and legal protection, the right to maintain fortified towns for their own protection. The Edict of Nantes brought a period of relative peace, allowing the Huguenots to flourish. Revocation of the Edict of Nantes. This period of tolerance was short-lived, forced conversions and exodus. After the revocation, Huguenots were faced with stark choices: convert to Catholicism, worship in secret at great risk, or flee the country. The Huguenot diaspora. This mass exodus, known as the Huguenot Refuge, saw an estimated 200,000 to 400,000 Huguenots flee France. For more videos on historical events, figures, and concepts, please subscribe.